let us agree that we shall never forget one another. And whatever happens, remember how good it felt when we were all here together, united by a good and decent feeling, which made us better people, better probably than we would otherwise have been. I think that expresses, as well as anything from literature can, the feeling of this particular hour. We trust that the values you've learned here, the joy of truth, the exhilaration of beauty, the strength of goodness, the passion for justice, the quiet courage born of prayer, the love and compassion we owe our fellow human beings, the modesty and humility that our human frailty dictates to us. We trust that all of these intellectual and moral qualities will take deeper root in your lives, and that they will grow through you and in you in all the days ahead.
Please welcome John Scully of the class of 1980. John played football with the Atlanta Falcons for 9 years and is the lyricist and co-composer for Here Come the Irish.
Thank you. Thanks so much. From the first day that I put a football helmet on until the final day when I took it off again was an interval of 20 years, which my body tells me is longer than the recommended lifetime allowance. But having played at both Notre Dame and in the NFL, it's what I'm best known for in the outside world. But not so much here. It's always been my music that's gained the most attention, even when I was a freshman in 1976. And I'm sure you can appreciate from a novelty perspective alone, watching a offensive lineman play the piano is a little bit like watching a gorilla ride a motorcycle around you. You can't take your eyes off it. But I've always been closer to music temperamentally. And next year will be my 60th anniversary as a musician. I just tipped off how old I was, by the way. I was very lucky after I retired from football to meet a guy named Jim Tullio, a Grammy Award-winning producer out of Chicago. And over the years, I worked with Jim and we built really a tremendous body of work together, all varied in nature between commercials and recording projects and corporate videos. One of our projects in 1997 was a song called Here Come the Irish. Now, if the title is not immediately familiar to you, you have likely heard the voice of our friend Kathy Richardson belting it out somewhere. At a tailgate, hundreds of videos, broadcasts, in the stadium at opening kickoff, and even out in the diaspora at one of countless weddings and funerals, where it's brought both joy and comfort to people on some of the best and some of the worst days of their lives. Like it or not, that song has become my identity here on campus. And that's fine with me. It's been a wonderful experience. But sometimes the level of emotion and the reaction can throw me a little bit off balance. When people explain to you with tears in their eyes what a song that you wrote means to them, you might start asking yourself questions like, what the heck is going on here? We didn't really go to a ton of trouble or unusual trouble to write Here Come the Irish. Jim and I, as usual, employed our workaday approach to writing music. Somebody comes up with an idea that we both like, and then we just build on it. You want to write a song about Notre Dame? Yeah, sure. That's what it amounted to. We quickly came up with a musical approach that we thought was right and scheduled a recording session for a few days later. Before I got to that session, Jim had already crafted a masterful opening to the track. And in the car ride up, with a pen and paper next to me, I wrote the bulk of the lyrics. We invited Kathy Richardson in to sing it, and we were done. Another project in the can. So what ended up being so unusual about this song? You look at it on paper, and there's not much there. A nice melody, but very simple. Nice lyric, also very simple. Leaves falling, music calling. It just sounds like an ordinary day on campus. But the thing is, the ordinary days on campus is where the rubber hits the road for most of us. The great thing about subject matter that's both compelling and self-evident is you don't have to manufacture a bunch of palaver around it. You just point to it and you say what it is. Sacred waters, sons and daughters. We all know what that means. You don't have to explain anything. But each sparse phrase, bereft of detail though it may be, recalls a very personal experience for people. And the simple nature of the song leaves us all plenty of room to draw in our own characters to the script. And maybe even to have us gain a sense of co-authorship in the larger story of our institution. If every single person at Notre Dame thought that Here Come the Irish was written about them, they would actually be absolutely right. Because the Notre Dame experience is not a single story, it's tens of thousands of stories, all told in unison, which yields a salutary and singular effect that Father Hesburgh a few moments ago described so well in his citation of Dostoevsky. Whatever happens, let us remember how good it felt when we were all here together, united by a good and decent feeling, which made us better people. There's no question in my mind that I'm a better person for my long association with the people of Notre Dame. And in keeping with today's theme of bridge building, I'm hopeful that Here Come the Irish provides a sort of notional bridge that connects all our individual stories into a sense of shared purpose and our ongoing endeavor to always become better people. After all, it's on that journey that you discover the magic and the sound of our name. Thank you all very much.